Hey guys, Dan from World of Mr. Grey back once again with a brand new reaction video because these are the easy ones. This time from Nuke's Top 5. By Nuke's Top 5, you know I meant last slap time. You know I meant slap time. Forget about it. I don't know why I already had them on. I can't do nothing yet. I'm going on already. Right, anyway. I'm back. Finally. I haven't uploaded for almost 5 days. It's ridiculous. It's been stuff going on here. Nothing bad. Just having to move stuff around for the gas man, the waterman, electrician guy. Hopefully back to some normality soon because it's doing my head in. But for now, I thought we'd do an easy one. For those new to this channel, yes, we do the debunking ones. I do this top 5 stupid, which we haven't had in a while. You'll see that sometime very soon. We do you reading your comments, good or bad. I don't care what they are. I'll read them if they interest me. If they're just abusive, there's no point. But the reaction ones, we don't really debunk anything here. We just this is the process I use to look for clips to debunk. I mean, sometimes I do like an on-the-fly debunk / opinion, but we don't really go deep into these ones. But we're gonna have a look at Mr. Callan slapped ham. I mean, there's two we could look at. You can't see him there, can you? There's two we could look at, which, judging by the thumbnails, are gonna be insane. Out of the two, the most mysterious videos found on the internet. I mean, they're rarely mysterious. Well, sometimes they are, but they're so much bollocks. But I want to look at the Monkey Witch of South America. Scary footage that makes no sense at all. Now, like I always forget to say, before you watch this video, please go to Slaptam's original video. I've linked it down below. Go watch that, leave a like, leave a sub, and then come back to mine. No, I don't know what to expect in this one. It's Slaptam, you know what to expect, but I don't know what to expect. Right, let's get into it. It's a Runaway trolley. I've seen that one before. That's the ships from Arrival. That's, don't know what that is.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and
this is slapped ham. Just like this. I can't help trying to do his voice. I don't know why. It's weird. Scary security footage. We are going to make a guess. Is it A, a bug? Is it B, crappy motion sensor, or sorry, crappy IR sensor? Or is it C, the person's too far out of the IR sensor range? For those new here, by the way, I talk a lot. I talk a lot. Just beware.
Thoroughly creeped out regardless. That's exactly what happened with one Reddit video uploaded by user Fit Then Fat.
I've seen this one.
In the
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely a bit creepy. If you saw that out on the streets from a distance, you think, what the hell is that? But it's just it's just a dude on all fours doing a weird crab walk. Yeah, from the distance, he looks, hang on, see, from a distance, he's walking with his elbows by his knees. I can't do it on here because I'm on a bloody chair. He's walking with his elbows on his knees like that. He's walking a bit wider than I am. He's like that. I'm going to burst a blood vessel now. Obviously, as he gets towards the angle of the camera, you can see it's just a dude crawling, you know, with all fours. All fours, with his hands and feet, I should say. It's a load of bollocks. It's good. I suppose it would be scary if you saw it out in the streets from a distance. But as soon as it got closer, you think, that's just Mike. He's just come back from an all-day bender from the pub. And he's just thinking, hang on, I'm not going to make it home unless I do the crab walk. It's clear. Yeah.
The trolley became the center of attention after it started to suddenly move and zip around.
Before we get further, shopping trolleys are notoriously, I can't say the word, notoriously terrible to control. And in the wind they do go. Have you ever seen that footage of that that trolley dude, that trolley attendant, I suppose you call him, in the car park where he's pushing trolleys? One flies away from the wind, hits a car. He runs after that one, the others fly away, hits a car. It's brilliant. Poor cars, but it's brilliant. But I digress.
We could see a lone shopping trolley sitting in an empty parking lot in the security camera footage. Suddenly, the trolley jerks backwards before spinning around and flailing down the parking lot out of sight.
Right, I think the time code is sped up here, so it's probably blown in the wind. You can see water everywhere. Now, for those not from the UK has terrible weather. Right now, we're in May and it's pissing down outside. It's ridiculous. It might look quite nice outside, trust me, it's not. But the weather always has terrible weather. The time code, keep an eye on the time code, when it flicks back, it's sped up, so it's probably gradually flung backwards and then gradually started going forward from the wind. I mean, the camera's so bad you can't see detail, but I'm sure you can almost see the bushes in the background. It's like a car park, obviously, you know, rustling.
And flailing down the parking lot out of sight.
Yeah, when it flinked, that time code's all over the place. That time code is all over the place. There's no point in slow motion. I mean, you could think it's a ghost. You could think it's a supermarket poltergeist. But I just think it's the wind from the terrible, awful UK weather. Also, you people from hot countries, you don't know how good you have it. You do not know how good you get it. It's just the wind. So moving on. Freaky wheelchair. I have seen this one, by the way. I saw it about 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was. And my first thought that he was behind the door pulling string and stuff. I don't know. See what happens.
A couple of seconds into filming, the wheelchair slowly turns to face the man.
Yeah, see, it's coming towards him.
The man moves to the right to get a better view of the chair, which then shifts to face his direction again.
Weird how it's facing his direction every time it moves. Strange that.
Then cuts to some time later, where the man approaches the chair once again. Immediately, the chair begins to move slowly towards the man.
I mean, you can probably say, with all sound mind and logic, that the reason the wheelchair is going towards him every single time is because he's pulling something towards him every single time. You know? The only part where you see it at the sort of an angle is when he goes behind the door, probably pulling something behind the door. Can I prove that 100%? No, I can't. But use your noggin. You know, as someone in the comments told me, use your brain, cheeky bastard. Cheeky bastard. I'll get to those comments in a later video. Moving on. I mean, what do you think? Do you think it's a ghostly wheelchair, or do you think he's just pulling it by something towards him, which you can't see because it's slightly grainy? Let me know in the comments down below. Bizarre flying object.
In the video, shot from a window of an airplane, we can see the wing of the plane as well as clouds in the distance. Eerily, there's an ambiguous, thin black object that seems to hover in the air.
That is interesting.
The object turns slowly. A long plume of thick black smoke trails behind it.
That is interesting. I need to look deeper into that. Because that is interesting. I've gone through the original source and his name is already putting up suspicions for me. Camera works. No, you can't see that because my big fat head is in the way. Right, so let's read Kerry's original description. Just flew over Turkey, somewhere over Izmir and Chios, Aegean Sea. Heading into Athens around 4:30 p.m. today, Wednesday, 21st of March 2018. I was alerted by my wife 15 minutes before that she saw a missile. So I was on high alert and ready. It appears to be flying away at right angles from our commercial jet, and somehow, without either of us appearing to turn, we end up almost following it. I wonder why the black smoke. Why so close to our jet, and why I could not see a source of the jet stream. I could not see an airplane of any kind. Please, KLK. What's KLK mean? Like, share, and follow. Regards, Kerry. It's interesting. That is genuinely interesting. I'm not saying it's a UFO, but well, it's definitely unidentified. But
what is it? Kerry, what is that? What is that?
I mean, it's not a cloud. It's not a cloud. It's not a rocket launch. You know, like sometimes people mistake the SpaceX rocket launches or NASA rocket launches as UFOs. You do see that quite often. But I don't know what that is. And I'm gonna have to look deeper into this to see if it's like a special effect added by Kerry. Because you can do that with some tracking. I mean, is that there? Is that a smoke plume like a jet stream? But a black jet stream? I don't know. This one has me slightly perplexed. It's got to be said. It could be another jet. It could be that's the jet there. And that's the jet plume, stream, whatever you call it. What do they call them? Contrail. It's interesting though, because right at the beginning, it's like, if it is a jet, it's going up there.
No, it's not. What is it?
And then it... No, I can't... I don't know. If it was a jet... If that was a jet plume, that there would still be sort of drifting in the wind there. I don't know. See, now it looks like a jet. Another jet. With two contrails right there, like. I don't know. I'm going to try and find out more about that one, actually. Finally, for the first time in a long time, that's an actually interesting piece of footage. My money on it's a jet stream. Not a jet stream, but a jet plume, contrail, whatever you want to call it. But it's the weird in the beginning where the shape sort of turns like that. It's strange. I don't know. I am going to look deeper into that one. But let me know in the comments what you think it is. And let me know. Like this video was 3 years ago. Right, here we go. Hang on. I'm reading the comments on Kerry's original page. I'll link his channel down below, by the way, if you want to go look at it. Tom J says, "Don't worry, Kerry. It was a plane and you just crossed its flight path from behind. That's why it looks like it's moved funny. It was the angle and the forward movement of your plane which caused it to look weird." That makes sense. That makes total sense because, yeah. Kerry replied, "Thanks for your thoughts. Many have suggested it could be an old military boomer jet. So I think you're right, but the nagging questions are really what plane, as I could not see the actual cause of the black smoke and why so close." I'm going with Tom's suggestion. It makes sense because basically what he's trying to say is the plane he was filming from was flying that way, and the jet or military boomer, whatever you want to call it, was, say that's the camera. They were flying away from it, not past it, but away from it. And then as they went past it, it sort of made a funny turn because of the perspective of turning. I'm not explaining that really well, but I can see what he means. And yeah, I agree. It's probably a jet. The black smoke, I don't know why there's black smoke. It's not an economic engine, especially if it's an old military boomer. Who knows? But yeah, it's probably a jet. It's an interesting piece of footage, I must say. And to be honest with you, if I saw that, I would think, oh, what the hell is that? But I can understand the weirdness of it. So, you know, I'm going to go by Tom's explanation. And to be honest, I can't fault Callan for print. I'm surprised that I haven't been shown on third phase of Moon, to be honest with you. But I'm not going to fault Callan for putting something like that up. It is genuinely... It's not scary, like the title says, but it's generally a cool piece of mysterious footage, but I'm pretty much certain it's a jet. And it's just the weird perspective of when it's passing the plume. But anyway, moving on. Sorry, strange happenings at airport. I have rambled for ages.
Truly be. Suddenly, the door swings open with force, seemingly all on its own. Here it is again in slow motion. There's clearly nothing interfering with the door to make it open.
That looks very odd. And I mean, as in the footage looks very odd. When that door stops, it stops as in freeze frame stops. As in the video's been paused. Now, if you look at the time code is still going. Right, there's something definitely up because... Right, it's 10:54 p.m.
Security footage shows an empty gate area with a big black door to the right of...
The fuck was that noise then? I heard a noise behind me. I mean, I have got a room full of boxes and stuff, so something moved. Weird, man. The door just stops as in a freeze frame. I think it's been doctored. I can't prove that right now, but I have to look a bit further into that. But I think it's been slightly doctored. That's what I think. But we shall skim past that one because I'm going to look deeper into that one.
On the Daily Star
Ghost
UK
caught on camera.
seems to show something paranormal. Here he is caught on camera. Take a look. If If we watch it again, what seems to be a ghostly individual with a face and torso appears directly out of the lamppost and walks forward.
Yeah, it's probably a doctored piece of CCTV. I mean, they're filming the supposedly CCTV. We don't know that. What are we looking at? It's on Reddit. On Reddit. Oh. Link no longer works. Right, that link doesn't seem to want to work. The this one here. It looks like bollocks to me. It just looks like completely doctored. They've probably put a mask around that little area, and the person probably just walked across there, and then they masked it out
down
there.
The street, it then vanishes into thin air and disappears completely from sight.
Yeah, the motion there is a real person. It's just the reason it looks so mouldy and gelatinous. I don't know why it's not gelatinous. The reason it looks so bad is it's just really, really bad CCTV. In fact, the CCTV is probably zoomed in as far as it can go. When you zoom in on really low quality cameras, that's what you get. You get artifacting, you get what they call discombobulating. I can't remember what the term is, but it's, you know, that motion of the person walking is real, but the before it, when it comes just bang from behind the lamppost, it's probably been masked out. I can't prove that right now because I can't get to the original footage, but that's what I think. So we move on. But let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think I'm full of shit? Let me know.
Thing on camera in his bathroom that has gone on to make many Reddit users scratch their heads in confusion.
First of all, I don't know why he's got this little crappy little Instagram filter on it. I don't know why. You know, to make it all look like sepia tone. I don't know why. Weird.
Whether this is some type of animal or a ghostly entity remains a mystery, though there's no doubting that it's certainly bizarre. The video shot in the Reddit user's bathroom shows us a view of the bathroom floor. Immediately, we can see something small and white scurry on the floor and out of view on the bottom right of the frame.
What the hell? What's that supposed to be?
The camera strange sighting again in slow motion.
What? Hang on, wait. What? Why? What?
On the floor and out of view.
I don't get it. I don't get it. First couple of seconds, look at the right under the tail. Reddit again. Why is Reddit not working for me? I don't know why it's not working. If I just click on it, I guess. So Reddit doesn't seem to want to work right now. But I don't know what this is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be a ghostly thing, or is because he's just filming the bottom of his bloody floor for some reason.
The cameraman pans the camera around the floor, but nothing else appears for the rest of the video.
I don't know what that's supposed to be. I genuinely do not know what that is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be like a scary something? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. But that was number one. But yeah, that I have gone on far too long once again. But that was slapped hand scary footage that makes no sense at all. I mean, with this, I didn't see a single scary clip in that footage. The only one which actually made me perk up was the supposed UFO on the plane. But like me and Tom in the comments, think that is probably a jet, and I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. Even though it still is an interesting piece of footage, but the rest, I don't know what they were. I don't know what they were. They weren't scary, I know that much. But anyway, like I said, Slaptam's original video is linked down below in the description. Go there, leave a like, leave a sub, and, you know, whatever. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm full of shit. Let me know in the comments if you think I need to use my brain. I can't wait to get to that comment. Cheeky bastard. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave a sub if you're new to my channel. I do these quite often. And I'll be back in the next sometime soon with a new video. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.